Hi guys, it's Arne here, and in about 3 hours, I'm going to premiere the biggest project in my entire life. Yeah, we're going to do the
¿En serio estás
lightning.
grabando para un video?
Yes, this is important. Shut up. I didn't really want to make this video. Not this way, at least. This was supposed to be something important that I would be really proud of. That I would be like, look, Ma, I did the play when I was 15. It didn't quite go as planned. So yeah, let's get into it. Around a year ago, I was stuck in a depressive episode, and I knew that the school I just joined had like this Christmas celebration event at the end of the year. So I was like, hey, let's make a musical for it, because why not? I started writing immediately the script. I wrote the lyrics, the story, the characters, everything on my own. And I pitched the idea to the English area team. So a Wonder Blitz was born that day. That was the name of the thing I made. And it was gonna be great. It had 5 songs, a decent story in my opinion, and it was easy to make from a production standpoint. Surely this will end in a good thing. As I said before, I wrote the entire script and lyrics in 2 weeks, which is really fast. I was getting pretty into it. The project was greenlit. We had a month and a half to get everything done. That's not a lot. Also, fun fact, I know next to nothing about music, so I just wrote some funny lyrics. So we needed help to get that done. I asked the music teacher and school band to help get that done, and it didn't work out. We didn't have enough time. Of the 5 songs, we didn't even get past the conceptualizing stage, and the project was canned and postponed until the next year, and I was kind of sad, but I waited. We're standing there. Yeah, sure, no pressure, who cares? Q February 2023, and we had a new deadline of late May. This time we were going to show at a bigger school event. There was this big venue at a university. The stage was gonna be like really large. Those months were very painful and stressful. I had to keep the pieces moving on my own for a decent while. And the new music teacher offered us help to get the music done. We even made a pair of rough demos, but the music was going at a glacial pace, and rehearsing was really hard to organize and do well. We also had more external meddling, forcing the addition of several characters, which made the show feel more complete, but also made the runtime way longer. And we had to replace 2 of our actors, and then we had our runtime slashed from 15 to 20 minutes to under 8 minutes. That's nothing, pretty much. So the writing was on the wall. We got rid of the music. No music anymore. It was gonna be just a show, a regular stage show. This would help to keep the show shorter and to guarantee that we would make the deadline, since all that was left was to fix the script and rehearse. We also had the help of one of the English teachers, Mr. Cesar, to guide the other actors, and be a producer, which helped rehearse quite a lot and made the show really come together in the end. He is a very cool guy, but I haven't talked about the plot yet. This is the story of Michael Blitz, a low-life intern at a toy company during the holidays. He's like a depressed Grinch that hates Christmas. And capitalism. Mostly capitalism. His brother shows up to visit him, gets punched, and we spend the show following how he tries to embrace Christmas once again and get over his traumas because his mother died. And there's also this buffoon who is the worst actor in the whole thing.
A bunch of what?
Now, we had done some general rehearsals at the school before, but they didn't really pan out too well because of the runtime, some issues with general stuff like moving the mics around because we forgot to rehearse with that, or the dialogue being borderline incomprehensible to the audience because in Colombia pretty much nobody speaks English. Foreshadowing is a literary device in which the author hints at events that will happen later in the story.
I don't know. Oh, voy a trabajar. A ver, la gente es que la mayoría de los papás no van a entender lo que voy a decir. Así que si me trabo, pues.
The day of the event went, how can I tell you, really bad. The mics, their volume was set too low, you couldn't make out what we were saying. And the other actors didn't realize that there was like background music being played live by the music teacher, and that sounded like a great idea, except the piano he was playing it was set like really loud compared to the mics, so you couldn't hear anything, and well, even if they did, this is Colombia. We made a show in English in a country where 4% of the population speaks it. It's safe to say that most people didn't care and were waiting for the rest of the event to happen. So I was pretty disappointed with how it panned out. I wouldn't call it a gigantic failure, but it's genuinely sad to me how I and a decent few worked so hard on this project for it to just like not work out in the end. This was a big opportunity which I don't think I will have again. And I'd like to thank those who helped this happen, who tried their best to bring this project to life, like Santiago, who played the main character, and helped with the music when that was still happening. Christopher, who is such a goofball, we love him. He showed up in the Office video, he was like the thumbnail, I think. I would also like to thank Mr. Cesar again, because he really helped the thing come together. And the rest of the cast members who put up with most of this gigantic car crash. It wasn't the massive success I wanted, but I learned a lot, and I'm glad I tried to do this. In the description I left the links to the original script and the version we used in the final show, you know, without the lyrics. There were some talks of making the original musical version later down the line. I don't think it will happen. There's too many people who are done with my BS that I need to convince, and a lot of time and effort that I don't want to do. Anyways, thanks for listening to my ramblings. Have a good day, and goodbye. Arne out.